money's been printed, I don't know.
Tell me why are we so blind to see that inflation wrecks our currency? Been spending most our lives living in a bankster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in a bankster's paradise. Kids spending most our lives living in a bankster's paradise. Kids spending most our lives living in a bankster's paradise.
Powell and a printer in his ivory tower, minute after minute, hour after hour. Everybody's rioting, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in Bitcoin. A revolution's brewing. Everyone's gotta learn, and Satoshi's here to teach the banks trying to figure it out. Can they survive BTC? I guess they can't. I guess they won't. I guess they front. That's why I know the banks are out of luck, fool.
Now we're spending most our lives living in a Bitcoin paradise. Now we're spending most our lives living in a stateless paradise. Kids spending most our lives living in a bankless paradise. Kids spending most our lives living in a Bitcoin paradise. Tell me why are we so blind to see what's destroying the world is fiat currency. Tell me why are we so blind to see that Bitcoin is here to save humanity?
I want everyone.
Alrighty, you saw my new introduction video, and similar video like this is gonna be from now on my channel, just to remind the people, even through the song, to affirm them, just to realize where we are right now and what we are getting here. Guys, I'm starting this video with amazing news. The first news, we just broke 17,000. As you can see, we are starting already to be, and my prediction is gonna be, I don't want to speculate about the crypto and everything. I'm not actually in the Bitcoin just to gain the money. As I said in previous videos, I'm buying Bitcoin because of ideology of humanity, of free humanity, ideology of free and actually fair game in a capitalistic environment. That's actually my point joining the crypto. Definitely I'm not gonna sell any of my coins. Maybe in the future, but I don't think so. I don't need actually to sell, because whatever you're gonna have, when you're actually realizing that you are owning something that is just 18 or 21 million on the world, the entire world, can you imagine how lucky you are actually to have it? That you are having actually piece of something that it's not explainable how it actually came there. Who is Satoshi? How he actually invite all those things. And since in 2012, when I joined the first time, when I buy my first coin in 2012 here, actually since that day I realized that the coin is gonna be actually something different, that something happened that time. So this video will not gonna be too much like my previous one. Just I'm here to tell you what I'm actually seeing, what is news for this day. If nothing exactly happened on the market, everything is like boring. There is some news, there is something that I have to actually share with you, and I wanna also give a quote like in my previously videos. Let's say first what I'm thinking about the price. With the current price, 17,000 is playing. We broke 17,000. Probably we are somewhere here. somewhere here, or if not, maybe we still can go down. How we can see that? Basically, if you take this one now, you will see if we broke it, if we get going probably down. If not, my point is here somewhere. The second one is gonna be here, maybe here. It's probably gonna go la la la. And if we broke this one, we can go up. If not, we can expect to go down. Either of these two are good for me, because if they go down, I'll buy more Bitcoins. If they go up, of course, I'll buy more Bitcoins. My next target price is actually here on 25,000. I'm buying more. Then it's gonna be here 32,000, buying more. Let me see just again, and then here I'm buying here as well, in that range, a bit down, here 37-ish, 38. So there, and here as well. I'll buy here as well. Pop here 40. If we go down now, because I buy a lot here, so my next is gonna be here for down. I already bought this one here. That's already I bought like 3 Bitcoin, I think so. There. So my next is gonna be here, and then if we go here, then I'm buying a lot. This one I'll buy a lot. I'll buy like 30 Bitcoins if we go down on that. So anyway, it's going good for me. For these marks here, I'm applying like one, probably the one. It's gonna be each one or two, depending on the market themselves. But that's pretty much how we are playing here, guys. A lot of news around. It's actually not mainstream news, but behind the curtain they're playing the game. I heard BlackRock is buying like crazy. BlackRock is actually trying to come in Bitcoin. That's behind the curtain. They actually talking about to transfer all their investment in the Bitcoin. They are not gonna do suddenly because they are gonna push the price up, but definitely they're coming up. Also, my rumors is telling me that some big players in United Arab Emirates are planning to come eventually a lot in the Bitcoin. Qatar, also some people from Qatar actually are trying to buy. Saudi Arabian people, Indian people as well. I'm hearing a lot of rumors of wealthy Chinese as well are trying to invest in that. Russians, as you can see, Russian bank already implementing the rules and regulation. Serbia, European Union are also trying to implement it. So now they are talking about all these bad things, and you're seeing the countries actually now they're making infrastructure to go there. So as I say in my previous videos, all entire bullshit about CBDC was nothing else than to scare people, and they were eventually going to Bitcoin. So without further to say, this whole war in Ukraine, it's probably because of mining, to reduce more mining, to take control of mining, to take more coins for themselves, to accumulate more wealth, and this is what we are actually seeing. Probably we can expect now, they take already a lot, they take from FTX, from Celsius, they take a lot of coins, around maybe 2 million coins are already in their custody since the beginning of 2021, and probably we can expect now the situation is gonna come down. Probably they will end the war soon, and they will try to talk about this Bitcoin thing. We are actually going to see what's going to happen with this economic customer or etc. I think they will not going to be able to keep this one anymore, just because this is not allowed actually to some companies taking your ID, because they are belonging to jurisdictions who already issue you that. So they are breaking the law. Every company who is asking you actually for your ID is actually breaking the law, because that ID card what you're holding is actually your policy card, and that is belonging for jurisdiction for the when you are actually registered and who actually issuing you that documentation. So I'm encouraging everybody to sue these companies who are asking you about the QAC. You can put a complaint on that, because that's actually not correct. This is what I will do in the future. I will actually sue those companies who are asking me for IDs and for etc., because they are not actually allowed to ask you for any kind of documentation and to make you that kind of restriction that you can be joining just if you are providing your documentation. This is not right. This is not correct. If I don't want to give my ID, I will not, and that has to come on some other ways. People are actually afraid that you will harm them. That's why they don't want to give your IDs. And why? Just ask yourself why people are actually afraid of you. Just ask yourself. Just sit down, ask yourself why people are afraid of us if there is nothing to scare about. It's not possible that 95% of people are actually afraid, that this is just conspiracy theories. It's not. Actually, people are afraid of government since 2019, when we had this crazy pandemic. People are afraid that you may actually lock them, kill them, fire them for their jobs, and this is not good how actually we should have our society in the global terms. All countries used to do orchestrated, like they're pressing a button and they're acting on that. That's not actually good for entire planet. It's not good for the humanity. It's not good in any ways. You cannot be in control of people. People are out there who elect you. The people are the one who elect you to be there and present them, not to be against them. And this game for corporation, private and government things what Klaus Schwab is talking about, it's actually nonsense, and it's really crazy narrative, similar like we used to have in the Second World War. That's why this entire propaganda and ideology, what they are trying to do, it's gonna fail, and already failing in every single things. What government should show us, they show us concerns and should take accountabilities for the things what they made. People who are actually responsible for this money printing since 2009 and those things in 2009 what happened, they should be brought into court. After that, we should find out what happened with the pandemic. All those rich people who used to promote vaccines and in some way use psychological methods to convince people to have their jobs around the world and to receive that vaccine should be put it in the court of justice and show what it is. We should not allow those people to escape again like they used to escape in the past. We should actually as a society talk about it and to make sure that to implement mechanism to actually avoid that one in the future if somebody is trying to actually take the control of entire world. That's actually a weak point. We saw our weak point in this pandemic with these politicians, with all these things, and I believe in the future Web3 and decentralized projects can fix this issue. We can vote for every single thing what we want on the blockchain. That's gonna be really simple. We don't need to actually have those voting system on old traditional way. We can have actually a blockchain voting system, and that has to be actually implemented in the entire world. We don't need politicians, we don't need to pay their salaries, we don't need to pay them their living cost, etc., because they're playing with everything what they can on the world. And then if you're going to inspect all those people who are close to government, what they are having and what their families are having, they are obviously much more than their salaries. So from some way they are having income that they are not presenting to the average people. And this is what we actually need. We need the government to take responsibility to find what happened with this, and then after that we should make a society, transparent society, that we should see who much has what, and from that point to stop this money printing, fractional reserving system, banking system, on the way how they're doing banking system. We should be open, transparent banking system that will help people, that we will have new ideas to develop if people are having their actually, there is a lot of people who has a lot of ideas, business ideas that can move us 1,000 years from now, but they're actually in the dark, keeping in the shadow. So we have to make this, that people with ideas are actually the one who will actually benefit from society, not the people who are just on the top three running by this BlackRock Vanguard's group and what they are deciding to take it. Uber was really nice idea, social media was really nice idea, but as everything you can use for good or for bad. Unfortunately, they use social media for bad, to treat the people, to play with those ego character, socialistic ego character, and they social medias are actually used for bad. Look at the people, how they're acting today. Half of them are living just on social media. They think that the world is actually social medias. One more thing to just show you what happened here. I just realized that guy, I'll return later, but I want you guys to watch on this interview here. Just listen what guy is talking about.
I've been speaking in a different way about the Fed in the last couple of months than I had been before, and that's because, for whatever reason, they have come around to views quite close to mine. They think inflation is the primary concern. They explicitly recognize that there's going to need to be increases in unemployment to contain inflation. They recognize the salience of labor market developments as a kind of super core measure of inflation. They're showing awareness of the fact that the neutral interest rate is a real interest rate concept rather than a nominal interest rate concept. They're recognizing that the trade-off is not between unemployment and inflation, but between unemployment and the level of entrenched inflation. These are the kinds of points that I've been stressing on your show for the past 18 months. And I think I'm gratified to see that they now are increasingly representing orthodoxy. I think it's interesting that the Fed is indicating a commitment to tighter policies, more focus on resisting inflation than the market is expecting they will carry through on. I think I would be closer to the Fed at this point in terms of judging what will happen than I would be to the market.
Alrighty, we saw what he's talking about. Larry's talking about he wants to reduce. He's actually saying that unemployment must go up to bring inflation down. This is what they're actually doing entire time. They're trying to cut the money from the average people who are working, and by just firing them. First of all, they teach them all this propaganda in the corporative companies, what they're having, human resource, training manager, officers, whatever they have. They are trying actually to brainwash the people when they are coming to work, to teach, to learn the company conduct, company policies. Once when you are assigning new job, first of all, what every single company is going to tell you is going to teach you about the policies, about their regulation rules. They will try to convince you to love them more than your family. And suddenly, after the while, after all these convincing games, what they're trying to play in corporative companies, they're bringing you to team buildings to feel more close to them than more close to your real family. And suddenly, when they don't need you anymore, they'll just trash you as a garbage. And this is what this guy is actually talking. He's talking that unemployment must go down. So all these translate between his academic words, what he's trying to put, wrapping these words just to not be direct on the point. He's saying that you should be fired in order to bring inflation down. And this is how they're fighting with inflation. First of all, they're stopping they actually bringing credit rates up. That no one actually will be able to take the loan, and that way they will remove the cash flow from the market. And when they are removing the cash flow from the market, there is not actually point of buying. There will not gonna be people who are buying cars, homes, things, goods for the home, etc. Automatically they are stopping merchandise around. The company who's making particular merchandise, when they see that their sales are going down, of course they will stop reproduction of those particular merchandise, and everything actually is gonna go down. They will say they don't have enough projects just because they don't have a resource, but actually it's a lie, because company who is producing, for example, t-shirt, instead of producing 1,000 t-shirts, they will product 100 t-shirts, because there is not anyone who is going to buy. Why? There is anyone who is going to buy, because their credit rates went up. Some family will actually pay their bills, their loans, but they will not gonna go to buy the t-shirt, because eventually their loans becomes more expensive. And this is how it actually happened. This guy wants us more to put the Fed, he's actually encouraging Fed to put more credit rates up and to bring employment down. So they want us to fire from our hardworking jobs, that they actually teach us to love them more than our families. This is how they're planning to run. This is clown show, completely clown show. Look at this guy, he's on exotic island. He don't give a shit what people are having, what kind of loans they having, what kind of jobs they're going. He don't give a shit that somebody's gonna go catch 3 trains to reach their job every single day. Now you have to fire that person, or to go traveling 100 miles just to reach their job. He don't give a shit. He's actually having a nice sunrise, gazing on the exotic island, talking how people should be fired, and this is actually the cure for all our problems. This is how they're doing eventually for those ages, and that's why we are in the problem like this, because the people similar like him are actually ruling our world, who is just radically thinking, if not something is not working, let's kill it. There's just the people, it's just the numbers, nothing to care about, just remove them, and after that, where they will go, who give a shit where they will go exactly. We're gonna give them cheap alcohol, we're gonna give them cheap drinks, we're gonna give them a medicine, and eventually, if we are lucky, they're gonna kill themselves. This is how these people are thinking for us and for humanity. This is crazy game, guys. This is ridiculous. I'm not saying that we should fight against them, but we can escape from their game. If we are actually coming the crypto, reduce our cost, we don't need 1,000 cars, we don't need those expensive things. All you need is good food, clean water, and a nice place to stay. You should not actually force yourself to live in the United States. If you're not having the money, there is many other country who can actually provide for you good living, much less than what is in the United States. Your point is just to find some job that can keep you remotely, to work something remotely, to find these third world countries where you can basically live with $1,000 a month, really nice, much better than in America, in United States for $10,000. And just try to escape from their game. They are playing their game. We are actually just peasants in their games. They actually make the game, they are actually controlling the rules of the game, and we cannot do anything. If they want to fire the people, they will fire the people. There is nothing there is nothing that can stop them in this game of firing, putting pressure on normal people, and I don't think so that actually revolution is gonna fix it. We saw in the past many revolutions, many things, and this is what they want. They want us to go in the revolution, to be mad and angry, in order to put more police, to say how there is a terrorist, etc. I don't think so that we should concern about them. I don't think so that we should make revolutions. We just can simply decide to do not participate in their game. Try to find remote job, try to find something that is actually eventually is going to to make you to try to work something that make you joy. Try to enjoy your work, try to make something your own. If this is that you can make something, for example, if you're good in making pie, just make a pie, enjoying that, don't concern about the money. And actually, this is the problem of humanity. Most of people are not actually enjoying their job. They're just working because they told them that they have to work. They're living in the cities because they tell them to live in the cities. Look at how crowded cities are. Look at how much are costing a house in Miami just right now are costing. You're not going to be able to find garbage house under the $500,000. Look at how much it's actually those houses, and just put the finger on your head and see what the fuck I'm doing with my life. I'm just repeating what Krav is repeating. So I'm not saying that we should go mad with these people. These people are just doing what they're doing. We are stupid if we are just staying in the same environment what they're trying to represent to us. That's pretty much everything. I already lost myself where I am right now, but that's actually okay. Who gave a shit? Let's go see what else I have here. Yes. Historically, 14 years ago today, Satoshi realized Bitcoin to the world. It's actually paper when Satoshi announced the Bitcoin, announcing the first release of Bitcoin, a new electric cash system that uses a peer-to-peer network to prevent double spending. It's completely decentralized with no server or central authority. Oh my gosh, this first word there, this is the big pain in their ass, because it's no server and it's decentralized. How can be that? Windows only for now, open source C++ code is included, and blah blah blah. Everybody can see this one. That's just Bitcoin magazine who actually released this news. Nothing else to see much more from my point of my Twitter. No informations. Nothing happened. Skim milk is cream and student. Bitcoin magazine. Natalie Burning has an interview as well. Lark say it's 70,000. Pretty much nothing else. Clown World. Ooh, do you see how big boobs they are? What they are looking? They're looking to have big boobs, plastic face, and less brain. This is today what they're actually talking about. The girls should look like a doll without brain, and good, ready to go. What else we have here? Michael Saylor, if you believe in the future of money, you really have to focus on Bitcoin. Nice. Djokovic is playing. Blah blah blah. Particularly no big news. Nothing to say. Lark is saying once again we brought 15. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Where we just do for a crypto pump or do instead from something about a big story like Egypt winning their court. Egypt, XRP, actually, who give a shit about XRP, really. XRP Ledger and those people who are really thinking that XRP is this decentralized currency, they are so stupid and they are not actually realizing that they have 153 nodes and all those nodes should be run with some crazy computers which God knows how much they are costing. So I'm not a fan of XRP. Does this can change the future? What is this different than currently banking system? They say that it's a fast. Who cares? It's a fast. Visa is fast. MasterCard is fast as well. We already have fast things. We don't need fast anymore. We don't need everything is fast. What we need is we need decentralized that cannot be inflated. This is what we need. I don't know. I don't understand the point of XRP really. And I'm not fan of XRP. Sam McNulty says he needs Robin who shares more than FTF. This guy is fucked like crazy and he deserves to be fucked. What else we have? Well, as I say, nothing special in today's things. Really nothing special. I'll come tomorrow if there is any news to watch, but this is basically my clue, my thoughts, and I will probably just right now finish with everything. So as I say, guys, keep huddling, wait, have patience, don't try to rush, be cautious if you are trading. My advice, do not trade Bitcoin, collect satoshis, work side works. Try to enjoy this bullshit of world. Don't look as much as you can in those stupid words. If you are having a TV, remove your TV from your home. Try to stay calm. Try to walk more. Try to be more with your family. Let this 2023 be a different year. Many people lose a lot. Many people are depressed. Many people are under the stress. I understand that many people lost in Celsius, in FTX and many things, but the life, when they close one door, they will probably open the door on the second door. If not door, they will probably open the window for you. So don't look that in the perspective that you lose. There is always hope. Stay calm. This is new year, new beginning. Try to be more, how to say, informed. Try to read more. Try to learn. Try to teach. There is many things on YouTube. Even you can finish 10 faculties if you want. 10 schools you can finish just watching courses on the YouTube. Try to read more books. Try to make your task mandatory to read a book a week. That's actually good to start. Surround the things that you love and just try to execute those things. This is my advice for you. See you in some other video. Sorry for talking so much nonsense probably, but that's me and that's me. So if you like, share, subscribe. See you in some other news. Comment me down below what you think about this video and what you don't like. If you don't like something, you will actually help me a lot to improve this channel, to improve these informations. Tell me what you want from me to do, and I'll do my best to do that. Until next time, bye bye.